Baby. Oh my God, y'all. I'm still that's not funny. I'm still trying to get used to my new normal though. You know what I'm saying? Cause tell me why yesterday I'm at the garage door gonna open it up and this big ass spider just start running towards my way. I start screaming and child, that thing had speakers on it. Yeah, now the truth is, it said, "Rude, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, child." And I heard every single word, yeah, not every single syllable, baby. Okay, I was running. The truth is, I was running. I ain't like that. Yeah, nah, the truth is, I ain't like that. Baby, I had to call Mufasa outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nah, I said, first I said, get the kids. I'm about to wet them up. I'm about to wet, I'm about to wet them. Get the spray. But then when that didn't do it, baby, I had to call Mufasa outside. Yeah, nah, truth is. Oh, yeah. Uh, but anyway, y'all, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. I had to get my books so I can put this one on the books. It just says what it is. I need to put this one on the books so bad. Nana Diva is the female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler. Child. Oh no, I got a lot going on. I'm chilling out myself, child. I'm so happy to be here, child. I had to, yeah, I feel like Eddie Murphy on Coming to America, baby. I'm so happy to be here. Okay. Truth, truth is. So shout out to that. Now, y'all make sure y'all scoot up, get comfortable, hit the like button. I'm in the building. Let me see. I be scared of my chair. I know, for real. I ain't playing that shit, dog. I don't want you hear that? I don't want nothing trying to live in me spot. You know what I'm saying? In me seat. I'm not playing that shit. Shout out to that. Um, Fiji water, Fiji water. Fiji water. Child's laughing. Boy, girl, I said you made me laugh. Oh, 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 oh. I said, oh, oh, oh. I was laughing, child. And boy, because for those of you who don't know, and boy, me and the girl Trim, child, they tripping a little bit. Mm. It just is what it is. Like, I'm like, okay, whatever. This is hip hop. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Look at my kid, little truck, child. He done turned that truck every way but loose. Yes, baby. It was. Child, it's a convertible now. He basically got his G Wagon looking like alive, baby. My babies are so respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to um my stuff, like they are so respectful. I love that. I love that for us. I do. But and speaking of my baby, child, they in the studio today, so y'all know I'm not gonna be here too long. So anyway, let's go. Uh, what I want to tell y'all about. Okay, so the hair. Let's talk about the journey for a second. Yeah, now truth is we gotta talk about it. So what it is, let me come out. Let me make sure my volume is kind of up. Oh, my volume is all the way turned up. Like Pascal said, so shout out to me. Now, I'm feeling sleepy a little bit. I know. This is crazy because I got me some good sleep. Mm, I got me some good sleep. But that's besides the point. Yeah, now truth is that's gonna be besides the point. Now, I was trying to tell y'all. Oh, yes. So last night, right, I'm scrolling and rolling on the ground like I do. Shout out to that. Y'all know uh, y'all know, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something real quick, like for my spiel. Man, listen, this move had kind of like took me off the map a little bit. Yeah, now truth is, I didn't know how significantly, okay, I would be affected, you know what I'm saying, by this move. But this move, man, let me tell y'all something. Shoot, you talking about over everything. Overwhelmed, overstimulated, over easy. Try all of it. Yeah, whatever it was. For real. And I mean that, baby, because like that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I've been like trying to figure out why, like why like and that's what it's been, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's been. It's just been a lot going on. And I know I keep saying that, but like that's literally how I feel. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I just feel like I have a lot on my plate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now plate full. And then, Jody, oh my God, don't even get me started on him. Shout out to Jody, but he does what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He's going to he now one thing I do give Jody, he'll make room, you know what I'm saying, before he adds stuff, but he be adding stuff too. Yeah, nah, truth is he be adding stuff too. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him and that, because that's what I wanted. But like, oh, it's been a lot. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all keep me on our prayer list with that, okay? Like, I'm coming around the mountain, dog. You know what I'm saying? Things are finally started to change a little bit, or look up, so to speak. Slowly but surely, I'm doing some of the stuff that I need to do. Not as quick as I thought I would, but it's hard if that makes sense, you know. It's almost like so it feels like building a business, running your personal life, and working a job. You know what I'm saying? Simultaneously. Like that's what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, child. That's what it be feeling like, you know? So that can get overwhelming at times. It just is what it is. I gotta do my best, you know, to stay prayed up because it is what it is. Like this is kind of what I pray for. I'm cool. Uh, well, not really. Not really. I take that back. You know what I'm saying? I take that back. No. Because truth is, I be praying for the business. Yeah, now the business to take off like spirit. Airlines. I don't be um, you know, so much on my personal life, you know what I'm saying? To hijack everything and be like, oh, you coming with us. You know what I'm saying? For real, because that's basically what happened when I moved, you know, my personal life really got hijacked, you know. And it's crazy too, because remember how soon do we forget, you know what I'm saying? When I was packing up my place, I'm like, I'm so ready to go. I got all this time. I cannot wait till I leave. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, I had even started to get a little impatient with my move, you know. Um, so I don't know. It's just crazy. Um, but anyway, things are starting to like, you know, finally starting to, you know, slow down a little bit, seemingly, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Bobby V said or whatnot. So shout out to that. And then y'all my hair journey, the hair journey. So I was looking at a video last night and I was paying attention to a scar lip. I almost got on Scarface, but no, scar lip was she was cutting all her hair off. And it reminded me of me, y'all, for real. I'm not lying. It just like the only difference between her and I is her hair was a little bit more damaged than mine, but it was the same scenario. She was talking about how her hair was so, you know, what it was supposed to be in the front, but it was just all skips in the back. Yeah, nah, the truth is the front was back. Nothing but skips in the bag, you know what I'm saying? So she decided to just cut it off, you know, and start over. And I want to say, Scarlett, I wish you well. You know, I do. I wish you the best, you know, on your hair journey. But like, it reminded me of me so much how like that's how my hair was. Like that's how my hair was. So I started wondering like what she was doing to her hair. You know, like I was just wondering if she was doing to her hair like I was doing to mine, you know. Um, and I'll take it a step further. I ended up getting a little confused. Yeah, nah, because she started talking about being anemic. And I noticed a lot of people in her comments was talking about you know, um the different deficiencies that they might have and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. Overall, I was left thinking like I just can't help but wonder because you know I thought it was the hairstyles that I was choosing. Mm. Truth is, I did, but now I'm wondering if it's something else on top of the hairstyles that I was choosing. You know, I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I just want to wish her well on her journey. and continue to ask God to bless me on mine, because y'all know what it is. We grow in our health. Period. It just is what it is. And so yeah, it's been a journey, child. But so this weekend I decided to do me a little half up, half down, little action. And so that's what I did, y'all. Other than that, like yeah, before I did my hair, I was looking at it and moisturizing it and just doing my thing with it. And I was just grateful, just grateful that how thick it is. Like it's so thick right now. Right, really, really thick. Childhood years thick. And so, like, yeah, I'm so freaking grateful for that, And, it's to the point where I was like, man, do I want a perm? I don't. Honestly, I don't really want a perm. I just want my hair to be, I don't know, not as, what I'm saying, just easier to maintain. You know what I'm saying? I would say. But, yeah, I know how the girls, combat the perm feeling, right? With the child, y'all be doing everything. Y'all be doing everything I don't. I thought about it. I thought about getting the blow dryer out and the flat iron and all of that, but I didn't feel like that, y'all. Truth is, I didn't. So I just did me a little half up, half down, which I needed. You know what I'm saying? I needed a little time from just doing stuff to my hair. You know what I'm saying? I needed that. I really, really did. Plus, I got tired of, throwing my hat on, which I love, by the way. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? My hat is, holds me down. And then my hats are really for bad hair days. But yeah, it was just my day. You know what I'm saying? My bad hair days was just stretching a little longer than I wanted them to. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, especially while, the hair is thriving, but it's not necessarily at the length that I needed it. So anyway, shout out to that. I just put it up right quick. So shout out to that. When I get it down, I'm sure it's some things that I need to do to it. It just is what it is. Some type of treatment, to keep going. It is what it is. But like when I first started my hair journey, I thought it was gonna be um way more harder than it is. It hasn't really been that hard. I just been having to just do my research. I've been having to learn and educate myself about hair, but again it was easier than I thought it was gonna be. So anyway, shout out to that. Happy Monday, stars. Don't forget to hit the like button, scoot up, hit the like button and get comfortable. um mm, mm, it's your girl Shay Renee and I'm in the building. um I feel like I was up so late last night. Yes, now let's talk about it. I was up kind of late. Um, I was gonna go make me some tacos late this morning, but I didn't. I'm thinking about going to go get me some tacos. Make me some tacos right now because I will finish them off. What? My tacos bust last night. Uh, so shout out to that. But like, yes, happy Monday, my favorite day of the week. Let's get it. And it's a holiday too. So happy holidays to everybody. It's crazy too, cause last night I was thinking like, okay, I need to hurry up and get me a little box together. Remember I told y'all that and I ain't playing. Child, truth is, I don't know what's gonna go in my box. I think I'm gonna put me I need some non-perishable items. I need me a flashlight. You can't tell me what else I need. I might need a first aid kit. I might not. Shout out to that. Um, Maybe I'll put me a couple of water bottles, batteries, shot just a little something, something. I'm about to put this box together. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know. I really don't. But I'm gonna show y'all that box is gonna be an example of how long I can take sometimes to do things and complete things. Cause I can stretch something. Yeah. Now truth is, I was thinking about that. Well, I think about that all the time, especially when I look around my bedroom. No, for real. Truth is, my bedroom. Um, it just to me. Okay, it's my personal space. It's right now. All right, shout out to that. But like my bedroom, I don't know when this started, but it's been a long time. It has always taken a back seat. You know what I'm saying? Truth is, to whatever else I got going. So I definitely want to do some things with my bedroom. But again, I'm not in no rush because I always do think, I always prioritize, and my bedroom clearly is my last priority, I would say. I mean, it's last on the list a little bit. It is what it is. Shout out to my bedroom for holding me down, though, child. I'm coming around the mountain. But yeah, that box, that box is going to be a representation of like how I can like want to do something, make plans to do something, but like take my time completing it. It just is what it is. Um, a little to that. But like, yeah, I don't know. I be chilling, I guess for the most part, I be chilling. What more can I do? Um, child, yes. But I'm gonna put me a box together. I'm not playing, I'm not playing, I'm not playing. I'm trying to actually keeping it all the way real. I probably just need to write down the stuff that I want to put in this box, in this said box. And I think if I do that, I'll put it together way faster than I think. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm predicting. Because it just is what it is. Other than that, child, listen, I could put some shit out. I can, but it's hard to explain because I don't think I'm like other people to where like I think some people can literally not care. I be caring. Yeah, no, truth is like, I be like, I know I'm chilling. I know I'm having a good day. I know I'm having a good time. But dang, I didn't. I still have to do what I said I was gonna do at X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? From 2 years ago. So like I'm that type of person. It just never leaves my mind, if that makes sense. Yes, that's why I tell y'all all the time I got so much data in my head. And it's no cap. It's no cap. So anyway, try and see what else is going on. What I want to talk about before we get into some things that's going on in these internet streets. The internet been kind of, I don't know the name. I don't got no name for it because I don't feel like doing all of that, child. Trying to figure out what I want to tell y'all. Damn. I feel like there was a couple of more things. Definitely gonna put me an emergency box together though. I just thought maybe I'll put a can up, but I know this is 2026 box. It's coming a little different. But anyway, shout out to that. So Aqua to drop some music. Lotto She said it. She said she hit us with that yeah trick, yeah. And I felt that it is what it is. I sure did. I felt that. But let me say this though. I've been saying it from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The people are really, really private, you know. And so like, yeah, I don't understand what I think is, honestly, I think Lotto don't want to be looked at like Clarissa Shields. Yeah, nah, it just is what it is. Lotto don't want to wear that sleeping with a married man jacket. Like I tell y'all all the time, Lotto understands how that can f up the brand. Okay, it just is what it is. So she's been keeping it under wraps. For lots of reasons, they have been keeping it under wraps, but now all of a sudden they want to, child, it is what it is. I mean, shout out to them, shout out to that. 21 Savage wife has come out and basically just let us know she just a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? For real, in real life, regardless of whatever paperwork says, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That is like she been whatever. So it is what it is. Shout out to the young. They got whatever they got going on. And it's crazy too, cause to me, Lotto and the girl look alike. Yeah, nah, truth is, one just dark, the other light. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I said, do these people look alike? That's crazy to me. Yeah, it's crazy and a little bit scary at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it depends on how you look at it, but like he got a type. Okay, it just is what it is. He definitely got a type. So anyway, shout out to the sister wives, child, I guess who, have just decided to put it all out there. I said, okay. Um, I'm gonna tell y'all now, being that Lotto is a Capricorn, no surprise here. Mm, no surprise here. Cause um, just like a lot of people say, a lot of people feel like Lotto could have did way better. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. I do. I have a complete understanding for that. I will just say that, um, I don't know. I just feel like being that she's a Capricorn, she's not gonna have herself in no crazy. You know what I'm saying? Too crazy situation, you know. And like, I guess she really can't help what she can. But it seems like she fell for a guy, right, who was in a situation. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It was one of those situations. And like I was telling y'all, now I see why they kept it on the wraps for so long because this is the thing. Regardless of the situation, society be want to change the rules and like, no, it doesn't matter. Bringing a married man home still just ain't a good look. It's never been a good look. Even for Lotto, it doesn't matter. Even for Clarissa, it doesn't matter. Even for Stephon Diggs. In his case, it's a married woman, but still, it's not a good look. People be trying to make it okay. It really don't be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we get it. We get it. Every circumstance is different. We get it. You know what I'm saying? But still, some things just have to happen. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, child. So just like, for instance, um, just lots of things. You know what I'm saying? For instance, you have to in order to legally drive a car, legitly drive a car, most people have to get a driver's license. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't no way around it. Same thing. You know, excuse me. They got to get a divorce. It just is what it is. The married person that the single person chooses to lay up with, they just got to get a divorce. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah. Shout out to that. Now let me say this too. Where's all these internet people when we need them? Yeah, now truth is, you folks that's always going after the paperwork and more paperwork. Yeah, period. Illegal outlets or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, child, because you know. Listen, after the Dr. Brian situation, folks is reaching. Okay, it just is what it is. They reaching for the sky like Woody. So, like who am I? Okay, it just is what it is. Everybody got these titles. We don't know who earned them. It just is what it is. But like, yeah, all of you folks, is he still married? Yes or no? Legally, yes or no? You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Because somebody said something about it might be wedding bills coming their way, her way. And I will say this though, Latto been messing with 21 for a while. It has been a long time. But again, 21 Savage is so like private, you know. It's hard to explain because he's private too. Latto is private, but like now she definitely met her match with him, and like to me, in my personal opinion, if he could have it the way he wanted it, he wouldn't have said nothing. Yeah, no, truth is, I think it's Latto and his other baby kid's mother trying to clear this up for him. I'll take it a step further. Latto was seen in a video with his family. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. His family and now, extended on to hers because she had a baby. So this is she has these children's sibling. Okay, just see what it is. And so, in the video, she was saying she got 5 kids. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a lot about 21 Savage that I didn't know. Yeah, no, truth is, because I never knew. See, because this baby mama, she says that she has 2 daughters by 21. Never knew that. So I don't know where I've been. I never knew 21 had daughters. I have only seen boys around him. Two. So I thought he had 2 boys and that was it. Just these people will always remind you when you lost in the South, and I'm never mad at it. Like I never feel, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm South. You ain't gonna make me feel no type of way because I don't know your business. That's stupid. It's your business. But anyway, um, so yeah, now I'm just all confused. Truth is, because I guess he got 5 kids, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it's more than one mother. Child. Again, I don't know. Yeah, no, truth is I don't have all the information. It just is what it is. But like, yeah, nah, she definitely made her match with him. He's private. And I think he really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's obvious. He don't care what people think because it doesn't hurt his brand at all. It will hurt Lotto's brand though. You know what I'm saying? So she trying to clear it, baby. Yeah, now just like one of them records she plan on putting out, she trying to clear it. It just is what it is. And I ain't mad at her. Shit. Yeah, now truth is you don't come this far. You know what I'm saying? Just to come this far. Shoot. Evidently you was on a mission and you got places to go. So shut up to it. It just is what it is. Y'all hold on real quick. I was in my new spot in my studio. I didn't even want to be out there that long. Yeah, nah, the truth is, it's crazy. Remember before we moved, hold on. Anyway, yeah, remember I did all that B6 and I was like, I'm gonna be in my studio and I ain't gonna be bothering nobody. Yes, I love it. Love it. I am though. Hold on. I'm hungry though. Make me something to eat. Shout out to that. That's the thing. I've been used to not having to be in the studio. Yeah, let's talk about it. Anyway, shout out to Latto though. Just had a baby. Congratulations to Latto. New found motherhood. Um, I pray that she has what she needs. Cause I'm gonna say like this too. The fact that she is so focused on all of this lets me know that like, yeah, she definitely is paying attention to what everybody is thinking and what everybody is saying. And that's not gonna be the best thing for her to do. Yeah, nah, truth is, let me tell you like this. That's one of the worst things you can do. Is worry about, um, they just it should be her concern. It should be the more concern for her team. She shouldn't have to, you know what I'm saying? For the baby's sake and her sake too. She can find something else to do and think about it. It is what it is. Everything is what it is. She cannot change people's opinion. She can try, like, um, how can I put it? Y'all know how they do. They be trying to control the narrative and stuff like that. But again, that's not for her to be working on. That's for her teams to be going. That's their jobs. That's what they get paid. So, shout out to Latto. Another person I want to give a shout out to is S1B. Like I told y'all last week, S1B started shaping the industry change. She didn't get that she wasn't playing. Maybe yes, I did just pop a piece of cold shrimp in my mouth. I sure did. I don't know where I got that from. I've been doing that for years now. Another thing I was telling y'all, F1B is shaking the industry type one. And I ain't mad at it. I don't care nothing about nothing. Yeah, now, truth is, I ain't thought that far. And I take a step further. If you're thinking that far, then you might be thinking a little far, too far into it. Yeah, as far as like, oh, that far in her 40s and she tripping with a girl that's 19 and all of that. Man, listen, baby, this is hip hop, okay? Yeah, now, truth is, in case anybody forgot, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is the rap, okay? And I ain't mad at it. And to me, my personal opinion, y'all hit the like button. A-Boy B is doing exactly what needs to be done. Exactly. this is hip hop. That girl is an independent artist. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. Either you gonna get left behind or you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Get out here and grind. Shit, it just is what it is. And Aqua has been really quiet. You know what I'm saying? She's been quiet because to me, one, she been quiet because she was going through what she was going through with her husband. Yeah, now we already know. Truth is that shit was taking her through that. Her and Sharima. I mean, him and Sharima, or whoever the girl was, child, you know. That's not funny. You know she was taking Aqua through there. If I know the girl name, Aqua, I dare you get that girl a name on the internet, child. Damn who you would. But shout out to the lady though, because the lady didn't even want no clout. I'm assuming from Aqua B, because child, she never, you know. Child, she could have been the next gorilla. It just is what it is. She didn't take advantage of it. I guess she didn't want to, you know, she didn't want to do anything for clout. In fact, she was kind of like mad at Edward for putting her business out there. So maybe, just maybe, she talked to somebody else. Mm-hmm. Like I was saying, B must not be her only. Like, so Edward, um, she just had a baby. Not no good husband. It just is what it is. Yeah, he ain't no good, Edward. He be taking you through there. Mm-hmm. He do. He be taking you through there. I ain't gonna say he ain't no good, but he seemingly ain't no good. So anyway, I feel like everyone's on a get back mission. Um, she just had a baby, going through divorce. An independent artist. She been quiet enough, you know. She been quiet long enough. I'll take it a step further. It's also smart everyone need to be uh-uh, shaking things up, you know. While the rest of the girls is quiet right now, cause Cardi's quiet, Nikki's quiet, um, Glow quiet, Megan quiet. Latto just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? Koi quiet. All the girls that got a name right now is quiet except for Young Miami. Already spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Go on, spin that shit. I'm so happy for Young Miami. That don't make no sense. But hold on, y'all. Hold on. The girl, hold on, y'all. So anyway, I ain't mad at that boy. This is still popping. This is what they do it for, if you ask me. They do it for the money. They do it for the clout. They do it for the plot. They do it for the um the attention. Shit, it is what it is. So shout out to that boy. She doing what she's supposed to be doing. And I don't know much about trim, but I can say shout out to her too because she been on my radar lately. Which lets me know that she's trying to make people pay attention to her. It just is what it is. Which further lets me know she just finding her child. You know? Keep going. That's all I can say. Congratulations and keep going because one thing about it, one thing I know and two for sure, baby. If I don't know who you is yet, you need to keep going because I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere to get the tea, and it's just so hard to miss me. Truth is. It's really hard to miss me. Like I feel like if you doing your thing, then I know who you is. If you not, then I don't. It just is what it is. That's how I look at it. That's how I'm gonna always look at it. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. The last person I was like, who is it? Why I don't know him? It was A. It was A. But I was like, hey, it just is what it is. Who the hell A play for the Timberwolves or something? Come on, man. I said, come on, come on, come on, come on. In all fairness to me, right? They don't be on TV like that, okay? It just is what it is. But like, yeah, now truth is, if I should know you. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. If I don't know you, you still got a little work to do, and it ain't no wrong with that. Shout out to that. There's plenty of people that don't know me yet. Now I will say this though. It's plenty of people that have heard of me. I feel like though, if that makes sense. Yeah, now truth is I don't care. I wouldn't give a fuck. My Chris Tucker voice. Yeah, and ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing different. What? Take the what and leave the what? I just now I will say this though. Do I need to slang some more chalk? Absolutely, most definitely. I ain't saying that at all. But what I am saying is though, my views they be okay. You know what I'm saying? Um, Overall, I'm talking about overall social media, my YouTube, my YouTube, my Facebook, and my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Um, I didn't hit some big numbers. You know what I'm saying? As far as my views go, whether it was fully my content or something that I was just talking about. It is what it is. But like, yeah. Um, I I said all that to say that I feel like um way more people have seen my content than I think and other people might think, you know what I'm saying? Because it just is what it is. Of course, they not thinking about the numbers that you hit last year or 2 months ago or 3 months ago or 5 days ago. You know what I'm saying? People don't think like that. But you do. You know what I'm saying? You know. Shit. Yeah, truth is. So like I don't care what it looks like. You understand? Um, but anyway, that's neither here nor there because child, I got chalk in every color. Ah, so shout out to that. But like, yes, y'all, it's not that much going on for real. These internet streets, I'm glad. Y'all know I'm glad. Truth is because I don't know. I hate feeling like I'm trying to divide myself. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I do not like that. I think that's another reason why I don't really like shoot around my family like that. Well, it's lots of reasons why I don't shoot around my family. I just feel like y'all already know that. My poop stars already know. My family is dear to me. They special, you know. And I just don't really like sharing them with the internet, if that makes sense. And then my chat and the work that I do on the internet is special and dear to me as well. And I don't necessarily like sharing that work with the internet with my family. You know what I'm saying? It's just two different things, if that makes sense, that I love to keep separate. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, but it is what it is. Um so anyway, being the fact that they are in the studio with me today, I wasn't gonna be here long anyway. Truth is, it just is what it is. I don't know what I'm gonna do when the summertime comes, cause it's coming, baby. Yeah, truth is, it's coming. Um, but I guess I'll cross that bridge when we get there, cause it's coming. The summertime is definitely coming, and there ain't shit I could do about it. We'll see, though. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have plans. You know what I'm saying for the summer. I said yes, y'all. Oh yeah, yes, y'all. But y'all know I'll be here, so shout out to that. And what else is going on these internet streets? Yeah, a little bit of child Nevaeh. Nevaeh done threw out the Holy Bible pillows. Matter of fact, I love them pillows. Them pillows are so cute. I want me some. Yeah, nah, I want one. Maybe I just need one. Maybe two. Yeah, nah, I could use two of them. I like them. Maybe I ask Christian where she got them from. Because Krishan be getting them. If I had to guess, somebody be making them for Krishan. So shout out to that. I love them pillows. They lit. But anyway, I guess we could talk about Nevaeh tossing out. Child, she done tossed the pillows out. Everybody like, ooh, it's just a matter of time. God gonna get you. For real, as they said. But anyway, y'all. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's about it. That's all I could think of off the rip. I mean, off the top of my head, y'all. But anyway, it's your girl Shay Renee. I saw, I conquered. I was not expecting to be on here with y'all for an hour, so I did that. Shout out to that. I was not. I thought I might be up for 20 minutes, maybe even 30 at the most. You know what I'm saying? But not as long as I did. So anyway, shout out to that. Don't forget to scoot up, hit the like button. Y'all get comfortable. Replay gang, y'all get in the building and enjoy today's show. My kids starting to get crunker and louder and louder. So I'm finna go. But anyway, yes, shout. Yes, shout. I see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I will see y'all on my next video. Bye, y'all.